Okay, hi, hello. I'm Octini,
Miss Ray?
and this is Spiritfarer. We're going to do a recorded run of it for marathon submission purposes, and maybe a PB, we'll see, who knows. But we're going to go ahead and dive right into it because there's a lot of downtime where we can talk about the game instead of having to do it before we even start. So here we go. Delete the existing file, local co-op, and count it down.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, it's jam.
Alright, right off the bat, I'm going to skip the intro.
During which we find out that we are now the Grim Reaper.
Yep. Yeah, this is Stella. Whoop. Stella's the human.
Daffodil's the cat.
Daffodil is the cat. I am
Objectively better.
I am controlling Stella. Ray is controlling Daffodil. This game can be played solo, in which case Daffodil just follows Stella around. But we have found that the co-op experience, even casually, is better, at least for us. Alright, I'm going to talk to this thing, which is about to turn into a deer.
Dear.
Oh dear.
Her name is Gwen, and she is the only thing we care about in this run.
True.
We're doing Gwen %, which takes about an hour, as opposed to the actual full run, which takes about 5.
Yeah.
So, all we are worried about is helping Gwen come to terms with her death and let us take her to the spirit door so she can pass on to the next place, wherever it is.
Yep.
Okay. Gwen just helped us find a boat because as the Spiritfarer, we need a boat to be able to fare the spirits. So she gave us a boat, and we're going to go upgrade it first.
Moving already.
And as he said, there is quite a bit of downtime in this run, so
now we can talk.
now we can introduce ourselves.
So, like I was saying, this game is it's Spiritfarer. You fare spirits. You act as death, as the Grim Reaper, but you're like a nice, adorable Grim Reaper with a cool hat and a fun cat sidekick. The game itself is a time management and resource management game. You cannot lose this game casually. It's impossible to lose. There is no fail, game over condition. It's just, if you don't do the things you need to do, then you do it later. It's how quickly can you beat it, which is all the speedrun is about, is how quickly can you beat it.
But even casually, I'm like, Atul really wants me to make him fried chicken, but I don't know where to find a fat, so he's just still hanging out on my boat.
Yeah. So over the course of the run, we will collect 2 additional spirits. So we have Gwen, and we're going to get a spirit named Atul and a spirit named Summer, and you will get introduced to them in a while. The reason we get them, even though we don't care about their storylines, their plot lines, is they have things that need to be accomplished before you are able to progress Gwen's plot.
Right, their stories help trigger her story.
Mm-hmm. So there will be some things that we have to do, even though we don't really care about completing their quests. And that's okay. And this right now, traveling in between places, is going to be a pretty common theme. There's a lot of hurry up and wait in this game, where you have to do a whole bunch of things really, really quickly, and then you have 3 or 4 minutes of downtime, which is okay, because it makes great time for talking about, in a marathon, the cause you're raising money for, read donations, that sort of thing. And this is probably the most downtime spot there is in the run, because as we get more spirits and have more things to do, we will be a little bit busier when we're traveling.
So we're doing our first kind of big thing. We're upgrading the ship, so we have to talk to Albert, and then upgrade it, and then talk to Albert, and then I am already in the boat, ready to travel back. Menus.
Yeah, when you're mashing buttons, it's easy to...
And then I'm going to start the boat moving right away.
Mhm.
I'm not even going to go where we're actually going. We're going up to that little black spot where the jellies are, jellyfish. But I just want the boat to start moving. Because, again, the travel time is kind of where all of the time loss is. I mean, like, you have to travel that way anyway, so you might as well get started. And then I can replot to where we're going. I was the one who moved us, like, out of Albert's.
3.
And I'm the one plotting. There's not a lot for the second player to do here in this run. Because I can't talk to Gwen. Talk was not an option there. And a lot of what happens is talking to the spirits on the boat.
So I will do all of the talking. Ray does all of the shopping. No, not all the shopping.
You do all the shopping. 'Cause a couple things, if I do the shopping, then it doesn't trigger correctly.
Yeah, Ray used to do the shopping, but then we realized that that causes problems. Ray does all of the navigating. And a lot of the movement stuff. Daffodil moves faster than Stella. One of the big things is in a solo run, a lot of the locations you go to, you have to walk very far away from the boat to collect the stuff you need. And then once you get all the stuff you want, you save and quit because it's faster than walking all the way back to your boat. Ray moves so quickly, and we can divide and conquer so efficiently that most of the time, with a couple of exceptions, it is faster for us to go all the way back to the boat instead of saving and quitting.
So what we're doing right now is an event, a resource collection event. Gwen's is these jellyfish that are flying through the air. The gold ones give us money, which we are going to use, and then the green ones are a resource that we need called bright jellies. We need to collect 4 of them in this event. She wants us to do this because she wants us to build her a kitchen, and we need enough bright jellies to build a kitchen. So she said, hey, build me a kitchen. Oh, wait, heck, you can't do that. Go here to get the jellies instead. So that's what we're doing.
Gwen's very afraid of the jellies, so she goes inside the guest house every time they're here. We'll do this event at least one more time.
Maybe 2, we'll see.
Hopefully only once. But we have a third one as a backup in case we need it. I think that was 3?
Because we have to get 4 in this event and 4 in the next also.
Yes. And actually, that's not even really the optimal jelly route, because there's an optimal jelly route. You see how it's taking a really long time to get the next bright jelly? There it is.
There it is.
And now I save and quit to end the event.
And I'm going to plot again ASAP.
Yep. Because every time you save and quit, you have
stop.
to you have to replot for your next.
78.
Just get us.
Right. Yep.
I'm gonna build a kitchen.
Fine. Boop, 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 boop. Each of the spirits has a different resource management. Is she gonna talk to you?
Hopefully.
Each of the spirits has different resource management event. So hers is the bright jellies that do that. A tool when you go through lightning, like through a thunderstorm, you get to collect lightning. And I still need to replot. Sorry, so I'm still here.
Okay.
And Summer's is a huge dragon that you get to like hit a bunch of quartz off of the back of it, which is super fun.
And we will do all 3
We'll
of
see
them.
all 3 of those. So she asked us to build the kitchen. Now we've built the kitchen. She said, hey, could you make me some popcorn? And that's what we just did.
And she's gonna give me an
oboe.
obol for my troubles, which we use to do upgrades.
And now she's asking us to build linen, which is like the biggest time sink is the linen.
It really is. It's a huge time sink.
So that is what we will spend a lot of time on the boat doing.
Have you already talked about just getting moving in the right direction? I think you did.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ray replotted our destination there because we only sort of got moving in the general vicinity of where we wanted to go.
Just the boat was moving, because you gotta move.
Yeah, and when you open up the navigation thing to move, we're almost there. You ready? Yep. When you open up the navigation thing to move, the boat continues to move. It doesn't pause your progress, so we don't mind that at all.
He asked if I was ready. You see how it says new location discovered? There's also an animation for us getting on the boat. But if you are on the boat while it discovers that new location, they both play at the same time, so you don't have to watch both of them. So anytime we get somewhere new, we're going to try and be ready to get off the boat already.
So this is what I was talking about with sometimes needing to save and quit, but since we're playing co-op, we won't do that as often. We're going to cut down a couple of trees, and then I'm going to go get a rock. But while I'm getting the rock, Ray is going to make her way back to the boat. so that as soon as I collect the rock, we can get out of here.
I'm gonna make sure
Go.
he's close enough to be able to see it. This is the other thing that I personally prefer about co-op even casually. I like that it lets you zoom out, especially on the boat.
Got it.
Hey, why are you in the water? There we go. And I'm going to start moving. Where are we going? Left and down.
5, 117.
So I'm just going to go
Eventually.
left and down.
So you see how, let me build a field. You see how there's a lot of field there. Hurry up and waitness. We have to do a whole bunch of stuff now that we're back on the boat. And I'm going to do all that stuff. And then once it's done, we just kind of hang around.
There we go.
So talk to Gwen.
I'm going to open this Glim bottle because we need the empty bottle and we need the money. So both of those, which is cool.
And now we just sort of chill.
Yep, we're going to chill just a little bit longer. At the next island, we're going to get our next spirit. So right now, Gwen is wanting us to build linen, which we're going to do in this location.
Mm-hmm.
So next place we go, we're going to get a tool, and then the place after that, we will actually get linen sticks.
Yeah. There's a couple of tight timing things that will determine whether or not the run is going to be
Good or not?
good. Again, theoretically, it's not possible to completely lose a run.
Right.
But you can lose several minutes very easily. And a couple of those things are mostly just arriving at certain destinations in time, doing things quickly enough when you do have the hurry up and wait sections. One of those things has to do with the linen. Because you have to grow a whole bunch of linen. And building other things on the boat often requires linen. So you have to have enough to be able to build other stuff, and you have to build other stuff in a certain amount of time. There's a lot going on, and we'll talk more about it when we get closer to those things. But it can get kind of stressful as we get closer to it. But that's one of the things that makes the co-op run really nice is while I'm doing other stuff, Ray's going to spend a whole lot of time hanging out inside of that little field building, just growing linen, just constantly growing linen.
You're going to hear a lot of guitar. Except I don't play the guitar, I just do little meowing singing.
Oh, that's true.
It's a delight.
This game is it's wholesome and comfortable and heartwarming, and the art style is great, and the music is great, and the characters are all really wonderful and well fleshed out, and they all feel very alive, despite the fact that they're dead. It's a really, really wonderful game that is very emotional. If you play this game casually, and please do, there's a lot of really heavy moments. You will cry. You will cry at some point. Yeah. Okay, so now we have more resource collection.
You have to talk to Gwen this time.
And
So we're
gonna
going to do
get
Gwen,
3 trees.
Gwen, 3 trees, and then I'm going to get a tool's lemon.
Oops.
So that advanced her request for her seeds. 1.
2.
This golden thing that's connecting us to be the saw is called the Everlight.
Mm-hmm.
It's magic, and it becomes any tool that you need it to be.
Yep. Usually it's just this medallion hanging around Stella's neck,
Which she uses as a yo-yo.
which she often uses as a yo-yo. Yes. She also uses it as a paddle in the boat. So I'm going to talk to this dude right now, and he's going to ask me to go get something out of the water.
Isn't close enough. It's so persnickety. This game as a whole is just so persnickety.
Okay, and then Ray is going to go back to the boat right now.
Sorry. Should have gotten in that first dive. That's okay.
And again, because Ray moves so quickly. All right, and now we have...
Start navigating because we have to make
Yeah.
a tool become a tool.
Yep. And you can sort of tell what he's going to turn into by his shadow. He is a giant frog. And he's awesome. I love a tool.
He's your uncle. Basically, everyone on this boat is related to you somehow.
Yeah.
Okay, we're about to do his lightning event, and then we're gonna go to this town that says new here. But we are gonna have to replot, so I'm not gonna worry about actually getting there.
But first, the tool is gonna upgrade our fishing rod, which ordinarily you would go fishing quite a bit in this game. This is the only time I'm going to fish.
There is a more difficult route where you fish a whole bunch and then you sell the cooked fish to get extra glims, extra money.
Yeah, it saves you a lot of time later. There's one island where we're going to cut down 2 trees and get a rock.
But you have to run a long way to get to that rock.
A very long
So
way.
instead you can buy the limestone, but we're just gonna run the safe route for now. Okay.
Now I have to collect 8 lightning strikes
I
in
cannot
bottles.
collect lightning, so
You can help me count.
yes. The glims I can collect, but
Yeah.
not, and like the jellies, but these I can't. 3? We need 8, and then we'll save it for 4. 5. Also, Tool is playing music right now, which is incredible.
6, 7,
And
8.
and then save and quit. And then I once again replot. We really want to get here before nighttime
Yes.
because
We should be in good shape.
once it's dark, we can no longer navigate the boat, so the boat stops moving in the middle of the night.
So that's one of those tight timing things
This is the first one that's a big deal.
ensuring that we arrive in time to wherever we're going.
And this one matters because we are working on that linen, and we want to get the linen planted before we go to sleep because we want it to have that extra 8 hours or whatever to grow overnight.
And I just built a garden, which I will use literally once. We only use this garden to plant 1 seed to fulfill a plot advancement requirement, and then I'm going to demolish it, and we'll never talk about it ever again.
You can see I said nighttime. Up in the top right, that's kind of our clock. So it is dark out, but it's not sleeping time. You can see the Z's are coming.
Yeah.
And then the top left is how far we are on our journey to wherever we're going right now. So when I say we're almost there, that's how I know.
Yep. And time does progress when we're on, these islands that we visit.
Not when we're on the islands.
Oh, that's fair. While we're on the islands, it doesn't progress. Which is why, sorry, that's the point I was trying to make. I just misspoke. Which is why, as long as we get there before, night falls completely and we can't move anymore, we can do as much as we want.
Yep.
So now that we're here, we made it in time. That's going to save us a bunch of time versus had we not quite made it, and we would have had to sleep. And that would have lost us a couple of minutes probably.
Yeah, well, it really slows down the linen route, and we wouldn't have enough time to get the sawmill built for the next glimpse. Okay, so what we're doing right now, we said earlier she gave us an obol for building the kitchen, right? No, for the pop.
Yes, for pop.
And we get 2 of those for every spirit, I think, if you play the whole game. We are not going to. That's the only one we need. They are like tokens of passage. So you get one early on, then you get one when you help them go to the next afterlife. And then you can use them to unlock abilities. So now we can double jump. It's the only ability we unlock in this route, but there are several.
Yep. And now I have to buy some stuff. This guy was going to overcharge me. I think his name was Theodore. And so Gwen gave him a thorough tongue lashing, during which period she calls him a trash panda, which is my favorite thing.
7, and so now he's going to talk to her. That was the linen that she wanted us to buy. So she is satisfied. And we got 1 carrot for the 3rd spirit, who we are about to meet. Her name is Summer.
And this, I will save and quit. Because it's so far back to the boat that even if Ray started booking it immediately, still wouldn't have made it.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta get out of here.
So once again, I can't do anything until we make Summer be Summer. But then we're going to get the linen planted. See, it says it's too dark to navigate. We're going to get that linen planted before we go to sleep. Do you want to plant the carrot while I do? So Summer is a snake.
She is a hippie snake.
A super hippie snake. So I'm gonna plant some linen and I'm gonna water these plots. Gwen just
wants to talk to me right now, but I'm gonna ignore her because the only thing she wants to say to me is, "Hey, you can go to bed." It's just like a tutorial thing because we haven't had to sleep yet. Was that the last one?
Yes. Okay. Sleep until the morning.
And this just, makes the time go by more quickly.
Okay. And then next we're gonna do the one kind of glitch in this run. Called the bus stop glitch.
Yeah. You're gonna get out for me. Can you wake everybody up?
No, I can't move. Sometimes I can and sometimes I can't. So we're gonna plot to this little bus stop here. We don't have the bus stop yet. It doesn't work, but we're gonna make it work.
It's a fast travel mechanic.
Okay, so we planted that carrot for Summer. Summer's gonna teach us how to grow plants faster.
Yep.
You're gonna go inside and play a whole 5 notes because that's how much it takes to make her happy. Don't worry, you'll hear more of this song later. Now we can talk to Summer, and she's happy with us.
Come on, talk to her. No, talk
right
to her.
in that doorway. She's so hard to get to there. And then we'll use that on the linen in just a second. Okay, I am just about ready.
I think I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, you made it.
Cool.
Okay, I have to plot to -71, 31. 30. No, this way.
Oh, good enough.
There he is.
Wait, where am I?
I don't know, where are you? No, jump on him.
I thought I had. Darn.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking I had talked
okay.
to him already.
It's all good. So now, for some reason, I honestly have no idea why that works.
Okay,
we
we're
can use the
going
bus stop. That'll get
all
us
the way
back to
back.
Albert way faster.
Yeah, so this is I think I already said this out loud. This is the fast travel mechanic, which we are not supposed to have access to yet.
It does still pass in-game time, so it doesn't like save you time
Yeah,
getting
but
places. But
real time for speedrun purposes
faster.
does save quite a bit of time. And now Ray is going to start making a lot of linen, and that's all that Ray is going to do for a little while.
Yep. We're going back to Albert to upgrade our blueprints one more time because that allows us to upgrade a couple of the buildings.
Oh, hang on. I'm going to interrupt you. Sorry. Forgot about this.
Gotta build Gwen's house.
Yep. And all of Gwen's stuff, things that have Gwen,
I'll wait for you to talk to her.
things that are important to Gwen, important to progressing her plot, we want to do as quickly as possible.
Okay, and we're gonna sell him a carpet. That way we have enough money to do what we need.
Because there's often a required period of waiting after you do something for Gwen.
Before the next thing will
Right.
actually
So it's important to make sure you do all of the things as quickly as you can. And as soon as something is available for Gwen, you want to make sure you do it.
Obviously I need to replot that, so am I good?
Yeah.
8:59.
Nailed it.
Go. This is only going to get us halfway to where we're going.
Oh, I gotta wake
But
people
that's
up.
okay. Yeah, you wake people up, and he's just going to talk to people and kind of move some things forward, and I'm just going to sit here and grow linen.
Yep.
The next thing we're going to build is a loom, but we can't build the loom until we have quartz, and that's the next place that we are headed.
Okay, she just gave me the dragon, but I'm not gonna replot for the dragon until after the crates show up.
Right.
So we just plotted for the middle of nowhere, because what happens sometimes is, as a tool calls it, sea trash will arrive, and a tool loves sea trash because
He thinks it's cool.
you can harvest some of it and get stuff. We ignore it, and we don't like it because it slows you down. The boat moves more slowly through the sea trash. Fortunately, we know that as soon as you're a certain percentage of the way through the minefield that is sea trash, you can replot to wherever it is you are going, and it will make the sea trash disappear, and you start moving again at normal speed.
Are you about ready to? It's soon. Not super soon.
I haven't seen any of the sea trash. Did we avoid it?
Well, where I plotted to should avoid
Should
it,
avoid
but
it. It doesn't always.
Yeah. So it's like halfway to the dragon, but just slightly south.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I don't think we hit it.
Oh, I think you might make us hit it.
Oh,
Yeah, you made
bother.
us hit it.
I was too early.
Yeah.
So now I have to wait for this crate that's coming across the screen right now. I have to wait for it to get past the boat.
Past the map.
And then I'm going to replot to exactly the same place that I was going. And now the sea trash is gone.
And we're also going to replot before we actually arrive at the dragon.
Hey, before you start. There you go.
Because...
I need to build this. Oh, I can't
Yeah.
yet. Can't until we get
No.
this.
Because if we can get replotted before we actually start the dragon event, then it will start moving again as soon as it can.
Yeah.
So it's just a little bit faster. Great time for donations.
Yes, excellent time for donations. But you see in the top left, this is our progress bar, so we know how close we are. So when we're like 95% of the way there,
Basically, in the map screen, Octini, you want to be able to, like, we'll be within the little circle around the dragon. That's when you want to replot.
right? And I'm going just to the jellyfish after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second jellyfish event is what follows the dragon.
And between now and then, we need to build the loom, card 20 thread, demolish the loom, and make the sawmill.
Okay.
Which is a lot. I'm gonna come on out and help with this one, but during the next jellyfish event, I'm actually gonna keep playing. You got it?
I thought I did.
Okay, so we're gonna kind of go through this terrifying dragon's body.
Yeah, this thing is huge.
Ah, I missed.
You get that one.
Oh, I missed! If you miss, it takes time to recharge, which is a bummer. So Summer is like terrified of the dragon. I think it's basically mortality, to be quite honest with you.
It represents mortality.
I think she's afraid of mortality. Okay, the head means we are
And now we
headed
go
back the other way.
back the other way. Is it a two-headed dragon, or has it like just come all the way back to find us?
I think the latter.
And this is another really great example of divide and conquer is faster. So we each get, you know, whoever gets there first gets the quartz. Last one. Ah.
Okay, and we are already going to be replotted, so
Yep, it could
I'm
be.
ready for linen.
And that completes that event for Gwen. And now I can build... The door's on the other side, dear.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It just doesn't let me in right away. The
Now I can build the loom,
And I'm going to keep
which I
working.
want to do as soon as I can, because it is a plot progression point for...
You want
Gwen.
to do just one and then talk to her?
I'm going to talk to her first, as much as I can.
Well, there's going to be one that she does after. To say, hey, good job building the loom. You have to talk to her again after.
Yeah. And then I'm going to keep talking to her. Yes, because she sometimes will give me linen. And that makes it a lot easier.
We need 20. So, are you counting 3, 6,
Yeah, we'll make it easy.
12, 15, 17, 20. Okay, you're good.
Oh, but I have to do all of it.
I know.
That's okay. We're good.
Okay.
Okay, so the jellyfish event is starting.
But
So I need to
ideally, we would have already done everything by now.
demolish the loom, because only if I demolish the loom do I have
Hold on, let me
enough.
get in first. There we go.
Only if I demolish the loom do I have enough stuff to build the sawmill. And I really want to build the sawmill before I do the jellyfish event, because only if I have the sawmill can I get the really tall jellyfish. That's probably the tightest timing thing in the entire run. And some of these jellyfish are hard to get. There's one.
We're looking for 4 more.
Yeah, we gotta get 4.
I'm gonna keep building linen.
Yeah.
Building linen, growing linen.
There's 2. 3. Yeah, if I don't have the sawmill, that first one is literally impossible to get. Which means if I don't get the sawmill built in time, you have to do the 3rd jellyfish event, the backup. The completely optimal jellyfish route, I think we mentioned this earlier, would be to do all 4 at the first event that we already did. The first 2 here, because you see how long it's taking to get the 3rd and subsequently 4th. There's the 3rd one. And then at the 3rd jellyfish event, do 2 there. That's actually a little bit faster than doing all 4 here. But because sometimes you miss one, I always like to go for all 4 here. And then only, there it is.
Again, we're running a pretty safe route.
Yeah.
We are definitely not running the most optimized. And that's kind of okay with us. Where are we going? Where am I going?
I don't know.
58 one said. Oh, we're going to Villa Major.
Okay, just get us close.
It's close. I will replot.
Yep.
58.
Nailed it.
There we go.
Oh, whoops. Okay, I'm gonna fail 1 log on purpose,
So the tool will talk
so that
to
a
us.
tool will teach us how to do the logs. And then I'm gonna make some logs.
We need 14 planks.
So I'm gonna make 7 of these logs,
Should be more than enough.
which should be more than enough. You get, I think, either 3 or 4 if you do it perfectly. If you do it kind of meh, it'll give you 2. So I always do enough to, you know, if I, just in case I only average 2 per. But usually it's more than enough.
I have planted all of the linen, so everything that's left is what we have.
Cool.
And we buy 7 linen seeds. The notes say you only need 6, so we should have more than enough.
Yeah, we buy 1 extra linen seed. We also cut down 1 extra tree later on.
Again, we're just playing it real safe.
Yep. It is much faster to cut down an extra tree or buy an extra seed than it
to not
is
have enough.
to not have enough and have to backtrack all the way. What do you want? Are you telling me about lightning? Oh no, you're telling me that I built a sawmill. Yes, I did.
And now that moved something forward, which helps with something else.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to interrupt you.
Okay.
I'm going to demolish that and rebuild the loom. Let me. Thank you. And we are almost there. I'll get us out of here.
Wait, we have to talk to Gwen before.
Oh, yes, we do. Thank you. Thank you very much for reminding me of that, because that's...
Gwen.
I didn't want to hug her.
We need to talk to her at this house, and she
Yes.
won't be here unless she has done that
Yeah.
conversation.
Okay,
Save
I'm going to
quit?
go ahead and save and quit. This happens a lot. I don't know if this is a bug or if it's just we're going too quickly or what. Because there was a bug with Gwen speaking to us
See, there's an exclamation point.
that
so now she
actually just got fixed. It just got fixed a couple of days ago, and we updated the game today. This is the first run we've done where there
Yeah,
was
with
a bug fix for one of Gwen's conversations. So I don't know if that's another bug or what. But we need Gwen to be at this house.
This is her house.
Yes,
like her
this is
childhood home.
Gwen's childhood home.
I'm going to run through the maze that is the home because she wants us to go get her something from up top.
Yep. And I'm going to stay right here next to Gwen because what happens is Ray moves faster than Stella, or Daffodil moves faster than Stella. Ray moves faster than me. So she can make it through the house more quickly. And as soon as she gets the item that's at the top of the house, Gwen's going to ask me to give it to her. And it's faster for me to just already be here and immediately give it to her.
And then I can get us back to the boat faster. So now you have the thing that she wants. you'll give her the thing that she wants. And now we can upgrade the loom so we can make fabric, which lets us finish upgrading her house.
Yep.
Where am I going? Down? I think down.
Yeah. Again, general direction.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I doing here? I'm gonna talk to him first.
Did you split?
Oh, nope.
You're gonna upgrade the loom.
It's still a gold split, apparently. Improve loom.
Cool.
I don't think I can
Nope,
improve
that's all
her
you need
house
to do.
yet.
No, you can't because you need fabric.
We're not using those stuff, are we?
No.
Okay.
Negative 99. 8. 4.
Nailed it. Okay. And talk to her one more time. Just.
Go ahead and make one fabric?
Yep.
No.
Oh, yeah, well, that's fine. I need to make all of that anyway.
So we're gonna make one fabric just to make sure that. Oh.
Go ahead and come back.
Okay,
Thank you.
good. Well, first she's gonna tell you to go to sleep. Then hopefully. Ugh.
Will she acknowledge? Yes, she
Yes.
did. Okay, cool. Whoops. And then we can go to bed.
We could have done that in the morning, but I just
Yeah, it's nice.
good to have it out of the way.
So yeah, I made one of the upgraded linen because I need Gwen to acknowledge that I did it for that plot point to progress. And it's nice to do it before we go to bed because, again, you want to do everything as early as possible. Don't ring that bell too much. If you ring the bell too much, it makes the people mad.
It's a delight.
I'm making this. I don't know if... Why is my inventory open?
I think mine was open.
I'm not sure if this is the best use of my time right now. I can't think of anything else I'm supposed to be doing.
This is the many things will happen.
Yeah.
So up until this point, the route has been very straightforward. Do this, then do this, then do this. For this next bit, kind of from now until Toriyama 2. Weird.
Are you guys going to get out of your rooms? What's going on?
From now until Toriyama 2, there are a whole bunch of things that need to happen.
Okay.
And they'll kind of happen in lots of orders.
Like 10 of them, right?
10 is more than you need, yeah. So we need to have 20 fabric and 20 thread, and then we're done with linen. Which I think means I don't need to grow this one at all, but that's okay. There we go. All of our linen is grown. We need 20 thread to be able to rebuild the sawmill. And we need 20 fabric to upgrade Gwen's house.
Yeah, nobody wants anything. It's unusual that nobody's asking me for stuff right now. Usually they do.
Also, nobody's out of their house still. Which is weird.
Which is strange, yeah. Okay, I can demolish the field now.
Yes.
I'll leave the loom up. We're also done with the loom. But I'm going to leave it up for now, just in case.
Since you can demolish it.
39 and 29. Plus 3 fiber. Okay.
That way it's a little faster to build the sawmill later.
Should I go ahead and rebuild the sawmill?
If you want to. And will you move the kitchen down? Because then we're going to build Summer's house above that in a little bit. Why is everyone still in bed?
It's very strange that everyone is still here.
Yeah.
Not
we'll save and quit in a
sure.
minute. Save and quit.
Yeah. We're coming up on Toriyama, right?
Yeah, Toriyama 1. So we're going to go to this giant mountain and we're going to open 3 chests. And then we're going to come back to this mountain later.
Yeah, nobody's asleep. Everybody's just in their homes. Oh, are you going to ask me for popcorn? Yes! Hang on, let me give it to him.
Yeah. Yeah, popcorn.
Ooh,
That's okay.
I don't know if that was too fast.
I think it'll be fine. So he has to eat this popcorn because now he'll let us upgrade the kitchen.
Oh, I thought you got us off the boat already. That's
Oh,
why I
no,
thought it was
no,
too
no.
fast. Okay, we can go.
And then we upgrade the kitchen, and that lets one of Gwen's things get triggered.
Mhm.
So that's one of those, we have to get a tool that far in order to finish Gwen's storyline.
And that's one of those things where I didn't upgrade the kitchen. We need to do that as soon as
As
we get
soon
back.
as we get on the boat, we need to upgrade the kitchen. Hey, chat, will you remind us? Doop doop doo.
Nope, you need to go up.
Oh, I do need to go up. Thank you. I need this chest right here. Getting in really hard if the other person gets in first. It's the only place we go twice. Apparently my brain can't handle that. There it is.
There's a little hidden passageway up here.
And get this chest. And then save and quit. Because we're really far from the boat right now.
Okay. And this will put us back by our little rowboat.
Okay, upgrade the kitchen.
Yep.
We're gonna hit some sea trash.
General direction.
Yep. I'm just gonna go straight to the sea trash.
Yep. Improve kitchen.
Can you improve her house yet?
Good question. Wait,
You did.
I did, okay.
You're good. Boop, boop. 1, 2, and 3. So now her house is good, and they're both gonna be happy with us.
But yes, the kitchen upgrade is one of the things that must be done before Gwen will acknowledge some other stuff. So even if you do everything with Gwen correctly and quickly,
She won't acknowledge it all.
yeah, and it'll slow you down sometimes by several minutes.
Yeah, the next thing she needs to do has to be several minutes after she acknowledges her house upgrades, so we have to get it done quickly. Otherwise, we end up just sitting in the bay at Toriyama the second time waiting for her to be ready for us.
I still don't have oak, do I? So yeah, Atul right now wants to talk to me, but he's only telling me, hey, look, sea trash, which we don't care about.
Okay.
Gwen hasn't asked for her house yet. Summer has not asked for her house yet.
Well, we can't build it yet anyway.
Right, but...
So the next place we're going, we're getting a different kind of wood so that we can build Summer's house. And limestone.
Yeah, there's really not a lot left for people to ask us for. Summer will ask us for a house.
And then she wants the 3
After we build her
chests that we
house,
just opened.
yeah, she wants 3 gems, which is what we just collected from the last place we were was Mount Toriyama. After she gets the gems, she wants to meditate. And the meditation is actually kind of new.
It is the most important thing in this route.
Yeah. This is a sort of updated route. It used to be... Oh, are you going to ask me for a house?
I don't care.
Fair enough.
So Gwen's last thing is, hey, I need some time. And
She locks herself in her house.
For 24 hours of in-game time. Which we did once, and it took about 20 minutes of just sitting around doing literally nothing.
Yep.
It was awful.
But Summer meditating makes that time go by immediately.
So you wait for Gwen to say, hey, I need some time. You go do Summer's meditation, and when you get back off, she's ready to go. Gwen is ready to go.
It's a very complicated, lengthy chain of dominoes that must be lined up correctly in the right order and in the right time frame. So that's what's sort of complicated about it. But it's really cool when it works.
Okay, we're gonna get this one last limestone node. So this is the one that we wouldn't, in the more advanced route, you don't come all the way over here. You get the first tree and then you immediately leave, and instead you just buy limestone.
So you can see how much time that would save. You don't have to cut down a second tree. You don't have to walk all the way over to that rock.
And I'm going back to Toriyama now.
Yep. Let's see if anybody wants to talk to me about anything.
Yeah, Summer should want to talk to you about her house, right?
Hopefully. General direction?
Yep. Well, this is
That's yeah.
Yeah. General direction.
Summer, ask me for a house.
Has she?
Can I just build it anyway?
Nope.
Nope.
We're not missing something, are we?
Nope.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah, it's strange that she hasn't asked me for it yet.
Yeah. Well, you can make the planks for it, though.
That's true, I can't. Let's do that.
You don't have to upgrade.
That's true. And I only need 12 of these, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't think think you need to do that many. I think you're good now. I think you're good at this now.
Hey, there she is.
I wish I could talk to her, but I can't.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of those things where it would be really, really helpful if Daffodil could talk to people. Because she could go and get the prompt from Summer while I'm doing this. Let me talk to her before we get off.
We can't get off yet.
Oh, that's fair.
We're at Toriyama 2, so this is where we do the meditation. So at this point, we are on the boat until everything else is done.
Yep. Which hopefully will not take too long. Ooh, that was a perfect log. Good job, me.
Yeah, I think we're getting to the point that we almost don't need that second tree. I think you've gotten good at
No,
this.
I would rather have it and not need it.
Okay. So now we're going to talk to her. She's going to say, hey, I would like my own house instead of having to sleep in the guest house. Because right now she and Atul are both just in the guest house.
Yep.
So we're going to build her house here, and then she's going to ask us for the stones that we got at Toriyama the first time. So we're going to give her all of those. Hey, where am I? Why are we so close right now? Yeah, that view is why I don't like playing this game so
Oops,
that's not right.
There we go.
Yeah.
I tried to just give her a boring rock.
Was that all three?
Yep.
Okay.
And now she's telling me she wants to go meditate for a while.
So now we just need Gwen to say, hey, I'm ready to take a break.
Which, me talking to her like this right now
Is not.
doesn't actually serve any purpose.
Just feels good.
Yeah. So in an ideal world, Summer has already said, or sorry, Gwen has already said,
There she
oh,
is.
she's coming out of her house, has already said that she needs some
I'm
time.
ready to go as soon as you talk to her.
Usually her moving around means that she's going to ask me for something.
Yeah,
Sweet,
see,
perfect.
So I need some time to myself. And now I'm gonna go. Okay.
So I bet that the reason it took Gwen a little bit of extra time to tell us that was the fact that I gave Atul popcorn, but did not upgrade the kitchen until after we got back from the island the
Right,
one
because
time.
all of that island time is about what we just waded through. Okay, we're just going straight up to the top of the mountain.
Get inside, thank you.
And we're gonna sit with Summer for a minute.
So that's why it's really important to do things in the right order and,
ASAP.
yeah, ASAP, or one right after the other, because that cost us, I mean, probably a full minute. No, I don't want to. I want to talk to her.
Although
yes,
it
hugging
is
is very
nice.
sweet.
You can
No,
hug everyone, and it's so cute.
there we go. But yeah, you can see how much time we're losing on our splits. That's okay. It's not a huge deal.
Wow, yeah. Obviously, we're gonna mash through all of this. Very lovely story.
Mm-hmm. But this is what makes Summer's... Sorry, I keep calling her Summer. This is what makes Gwen's waiting period after she locks herself in her house go by right away.
So basically, after this, we'll be able to go straight back to Gwen's house. And then about when we get back there, she'll say, okay, I'm ready to move on now.
Mm-hmm.
Save and quit. It's gonna be about time to sleep. We are bus stopping.
Have to talk to Summer one more time. And that ends that quest.
Okay, too dark to navigate.
Is it? Okay.
Uh-huh. Oh, hey, up. We're gonna go to sleep, and then we're gonna go to the bus stop and back
Oh,
to
I didn't split.
Village.
That's okay. That was a late split. It's fine.
All of our splits are late, honestly. All of our golds are fake. It's fine.
There are so few splits in this that sometimes I just sort of forget to do them.
Just in case.
Let's see here. Edit.
You can get rid of Sawmill. You
Yes.
can get rid of the kitchen. And then move Gwen's house down.
We want Gwen's house to be...
As close to the longboat as possible.
Yep. Is this a tool asking for fried chicken? No, pork chops. A tool loves food, like a lot.
Like
and you
so
see
much.
Gwen's house is locked right now. She's also not there because her windows are both open and you can't see her here in the, whatever this is, living room. She's not in her bed either. So she is gone, which is what we want. However, usually, right now we're on our way, well, we're on our way to a bus stop, but ultimately we're on our way back to Gwen's childhood home, Villa Major.
You need to bus stop.
Thank you.
Straight up.
Ah. Ah. But we're using the bus stop to get there faster.
And when we get there, we're gonna make sure we're gonna see if she's in her house. If it's still locked, we're gonna see what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's often still locked. So I'm gonna make sure that it's locked, you know, right before we leave. Sorry. Well, I'm going to see if it's, there you go. I'm going to guess that it will still be locked. If that happens, and it often does, all we have to do is row to Villa Major and then immediately come back, and it will be unlocked. But as before, the last time we visited Villa Major, we need Gwen to be there. We need to talk to her at Villa Major. Right now, I don't know where she is, because the door's locked. She's not in her house, but she's also not... All right, we're there. I'm going to check. Still locked.
One more time.
So we're going to row our boat there, and then row it right back. And this is why we moved her house. So it's closer. Unlocked. Go.
And then that moved that request forward. You can see that we're still running in English. It's a new request. I must be off. We run in English, but English is not the fastest. However,
No, you stay there.
it's really nice to be able to see what requests are being forwarded or whatever. So again, we're running a very safe route, and for us, that includes running in English.
I have to give Gwen a hug.
And then we're ready to go.
That time the hug was on purpose. And then Ray's going to get us out of here because she still stayed over by the boat.
And we're going to the bus stop again.
Oh, Gwen went to bed. Wake up, Gwen.
Wake up, Gwen.
And now Gwen is going to tell us that she's ready to go.
Yep, we are taking her to the Everdor now.
Which, if you had time to read all the dialogue, is very sad.
Yeah, we're going to take Gwen to the Everdor. She's going to go to whatever comes next, and we are never going to see her again. For
And there's-
however many hours you
There's
play
a
the game.
lot of game left. There's a lot of game left.
Your friends leave you, and they're just gone. It's very, very emotional. This whole game is. And her house stays. That's the other thing. Their houses stay even after they're gone. So by the end of the game, you just have a whole bunch of houses that are
empty.
that are full of flowers. After they leave, they each have a different flower that blooms inside their house.
So Ray is going to plot us to the Everdor. The coordinates for which I've always thought were interesting are 0, 0.
Yep, that's the center.
So now I'm going
She's ready
to... Yep,
to.
I'm going to just hang right on Gwen's hip. Because we have to talk to Gwen like 3 more times. I don't think this... Yeah, that wasn't necessary.
We're almost there, though.
Yep, you see the water has turned red. But, like, not like a morbid, creepy red. It's like...
Be red.
Yeah.
Okay, so she just said, "Will you accompany me to the Everdor?" Basically, she said, "I'm ready to move on. Will you come with me?"
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk to her one more time. She's gonna give us a memento to remember her by.
No, not... I don't want to talk to Summer. I want to talk to
Go
Gwen.
away, Summer.
Yeah, she gives us her old lighter. Smoking is bad for you.
Smoking's really bad for you.
And from here, it's just like, it's like 2.5 minutes. That's it. So this will probably be a PB.
Cool.
There's a lot of dialogue that we're just going to mash through, and a lot of rowing. And we can't make Stella row faster. We just have to wait it out. But we are on our way to the Everdor. It takes so long to row there. It does raise the question, why didn't you just park the boat closer?
Boat closer.
Just park the boat closer. I don't know. Maybe the water's really shallow. I don't know. But
Why? I also have an Everlight. I could help you row.
right? Pull your weight, cat.
Instead, I'm just sitting on your shoulder. That's surely very helpful for rowing.
Super.
Super. So this is Spiritfarer. That's kind of the idea. There are a whole bunch of spirits, and you help them all through all of their quests. And you learn their stories if you actually take the time to read.
Yeah, the point, kind of, in a roundabout way, is all of these spirits have some sort of trauma that they have to work through. Something that is sort of keeping them attached to their, life that is now beyond them, behind them.
And then it's our job to help them through it.
Yep. It's very sweet. It's very lovely. The writing is incredible. The
music is incredible.
The art style is so good. It's really unique and different, and I love it so much. All right, we're getting really close. This big brown thing is the side of the upper door.
That's the door. And then the time will be on. There's like a constellation for each of them, and it's at the end of the constellation.
Yeah. But it's all the characters are so well written and fleshed out, and the stories are amazing. And do play this casually, please. It's really, really worthwhile, and you don't get any sense for just how lovely the game is in the speedrun, because we don't read any of the dialogue. But it's really great. It's really, really great. Bye, Gwen.
Best friend. I didn't even read the dialogue. I'm getting all emotional.
Yeah, okay, and then Ray was just saying there's a constellation that'll appear. Time is on the 4th chime. So, 1, 2, 3, time.
Beautiful.
And a PB for us.
Yay.
There you go. That's Spiritfarer, everyone. Thanks so much. GG. Press X or end recording.